If you have a small trading account and you want to grow it quickly, then this video is for you. Now I know what you're thinking, it's impossible to grow a small account, or it takes so long, or you just can't find the right strategy because none of them seem to work and you just end up spinning in circles, going nowhere. Well, in today's video I'm going to solve all of that for you today, and it's going to be a free method, and if you stick around then I'm going to give a few bonuses for you that's just for you, that's going to help you take this to the next level. So let's get into it. Now I'm sure that a lot of you have seen that I've posted a lot of videos on different methods, both free and paid indicators. Well, in today's video we're covering just a free setup along with some interesting risk management that you can use to go from like $20 to $76,000. Now, I'm showing this over the course of 100 trades, but depending on market conditions, you might find it takes a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, and it also depends on what you're trading. Now, I'm going to give you my suggestions on what I'm trading to accomplish this, and I will show you how I'm trading it and when I'm trading it. But for you, it might be a bit different. It depends on what time of the day you trade, and it also depends on what instruments or indices that you are trading. But let's get into it. So this method is super duper simple. All it takes is 3 indicators, which is the max allowed on a free copy of TradingView. None of them are paid for. They're all open and available. Let's run into it. So we're going to quickly go over the 3 settings. So I've got a simple moving average. Just made it a thick white line. It's set to 13 and I've set the time frame on it to 4 hours. Then we can go to the next indicator. The next indicator is 2 almas. We've covered them before in other videos. I've got window size of 13, again set to chart, and this is my sort of creamy yellow line. And then I have another one which is set to pink, which I've set to 21. This system is going to be available for anyone, and I will put a copy-paste template up onto the description below. The reason I've picked these colours is simply so that anyone who is watching this who is colourblind can still use this method without having to ask someone to change their colours for them, because that would be really annoying. Now, how do we run it? Well, first things first, we're on the 1 hour chart. We're looking directly at the white line. So the white line is based off the 4 hour chart. We've got hike and ashy candles. Again, I've just set my colours to purple and orange to make it easier for colourblind people to be aware of them. So what we're looking for, all we are looking for is the following. We're looking for being the right side of everything. So for instance, on the way up, we're looking for a position like this, where you have got both your almas in the same direction. We also have our above, in this case, of our 4 hour simple moving average. All we're going to do is we're going to run a trail stop. How are we running that trail stop? We will run it based off of the previous candle. So we're going to run to the previous candle, which is this one. And then all that will happen as price comes up, we're just going to trail it up by the previous candle each time. So as we're looking at this, I'm just going to move this out of the way. We're going to enter at the end of this candle. By the time this one has ended, our trail stop is here. By the time this one has ended, our trail stop is here. By the time this one has ended, our trail stop is here. So on and so forth. And it's going to enable us to be really tight with our stop losses. Because of how hike and ashes work and they're not displaying accurate pricing, they're going to enable you to get a stop loss from a position where the candle started. Now, when there is hefty momentum, that candle start isn't where price started. This is going to enable you to get some decent risk to rewards. You can see that in this case we would have been able to start here and eventually get probably up to around here. In this case it's only a 1.75 to 1, but in other instances like over here where they cross back through on this candle, you'll be able to get more. Now, are there candle rules? Yes and no. You can take the first breakthrough like this. This is the... So after these, where they've broken through, we're still waiting for these moving averages to break through. This is the first bullish candle after both moving averages have broken through. Both almas have broken through the SMA. This is the first entry. You can take it, and if you really, really want to, you can run this first entry based off of your white line, or even just a fixed like 10 to 1, 5 to 1, big risk rewards. These first moves you will find always give you a nice risk to reward. You notice that in this case it doesn't touch it again until 10 to 1. You'll see here where this would be a sell, and I'm going to zoom in a little moment. This first candle here is where we would want to enter. We can set our stop loss. Even this, yes, it does come all the way back to maybe, I think that's going to be like half to 1 or 1 to 1. Half to 1. Its peak was still 4.5. If you want to take these first trades and first trades only, that is more than fine. Take your first trades. Now, if you want to take continuation trades, you can do that. This is where I'm saying follow based off the previous candles. Now, your continuation trades, I look for big candles. So, for instance, and I'm going to start pointing some out. Notice how this one was bearish. As it's come through, we've had this, which has a good amount of momentum. Again, the first bullish candle after it breaks through. This I'm ignoring because it's already fanned out. This is still too late. You've got to wait for them to cross back over. They cross back over and we've got nice bullish candles. So you can take it off of this one. Again, this doesn't cross back through. We're not interested. Over here, it hasn't crossed back through. It does cross on this candle. This one would be a loss, but you've just had 1, and this can run for a while. 2, 3, 4, and then your 5th is a loss. If you're taking 80% of your trades and they are winning, you are a winning trader. This will get you from 0 to hero really damn quick. Now, with this method, you are going to need to know a few things. You can see that this method is super duper simple. No one should ever have an issue trying to follow something this simple. If you're struggling to follow this, then I don't know what to say. But if you are, then I'm going to even include a free trade journal, which is going to help you log your progress and keep working with it. So if you click on the link in the description below, you'll be able to go and take a copy of this spreadsheet. I'm going to put the method in on this sheet, but then there's also this. Now, with this, what you can do is you just take a name of a pair, and then whenever you place that pair, what you can do is you can just write in all of your details. So you can add your screenshot. So let's go and add a screenshot quickly. Let's say this is our screenshot. We're going to copy a link. We're going to paste it in. You're going to mark it whether it was a win or a loss. In this case, we're marking it as a win. Now, I have written a predetermined 1 to 3 RR. Because if you're taking trades like this one, that's what you will get. Very, very easily, you will get a 1, 2, 3 risk reward from trades that are the first breakthrough. If you're wanting to take the others, you're going to have to trail stop, and lots of them are going to be like 1.5, maybe 1, maybe 2 on a good day, or if it does push, you might get a little bit more. For instance, like this one, you could probably have ended up squeezing out 3. But what we are focused on is a 3 to 1 risk reward based off of the first breakthrough. Now, you're not always going to get it. There are going to be some losses. For instance, this one here, you're going to probably not be able to squeeze out your 3 to 1 risk reward. So this one would end up in a loss, but you would have had many in through here that would have ended in a win. Remember, this is a big trade. This is like 13 to 1. 3 to 1 is only here. If you're taking trades like this and you're able to keep this 80% win rate that I've tested about on pairs like CHF-JPY, ORD NZD, and similar pairs, you're going to grow very quickly. Now, with this, what I have calculated for our risk management side is that our risk I have shown is that I'm going for a 4% per trade risk. This is huge risk. Do not have dozens of positions open. Have 1, have maybe 2 positions open at once. You want to keep it as small as possible for your total exposure. 1 position at a time is more than enough. If you have that one set stop loss to break even or more, then you may open a second. You always want to only have 1 risk trade at a time. Do not, and I repeat, do not have multiple risk trades at a time. Because if you have 4 trades open at once and you hit stop loss on all 4 of them, then you've just lost 16% in one hit. You don't want that. This method requires you to only have 1 trade at a time, unless you have a stop loss to break even. So if my stop loss to break even was done, then I could enter another one here, and that's fine. And then once that's had its stop loss to break even, I could enter another one here, would be the next trade. And then when this is stop loss to break even, I could have another one. But I cannot have more than 1 with an open stop loss. Again, I've just drawn it up. So I've done back testing. This is my win-loss from one of them. I've just copy and pasted a bunch of sequence, so it's an 80% win rate exactly. You can see that in 100 trades exactly, because we don't start on 1, we start on 2. So in 100 trades exactly, if you get an 80% win rate like this, you'll have $76,500 from just a $20 starting balance. Now, if that's not trading efficiently, then there's a way you can take this further. When you're trading, I want you to set your charts to UTC plus 4. And whenever you start logging your trades, what you can do is you write in your open day and your open time. When you have your open times, it's going to start coming up on here, and I'm going to show you by saying, I don't know, 0300, and you start logging in times. You can, I think I can just write 300 in. No. But yeah, I've set this up, and I will go back and check that it's set so that you can enter your times in, and it will tell you which sessions you are most profitable in. And then if you need to up your win rate even further, you can stop trading in the times up frames that you're not profitable. What you can also do is, because you're taking into account your opening day, if you see that every Friday I lose or every Monday I'm losing, then you know how to eliminate that from your trading so that you can get a better win rate. Now, I'm not going to sell you a method in this video. I'm not going to sell you a course. I'm not going to sell you anything. What I am going to do is give you this spreadsheet completely for free. All you have to do is click a link in the description below. You don't have to give me any email addresses for an email list. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't even have to join my Discord. You click the link and you will get access to this spreadsheet right now for free to take a copy. Then I want you to click the link underneath that, and you'll be able to open this chart as it is and click again, take a copy. Then you will have your charts set up exactly the same as mine. You will have a trade journal that's going to carry you from $20 to that 76,000. All you have to do is track your wins, losses. You can go in and make small adjustments if you need to. So for instance, at the end of this one, your win, you might end up on an account balance of, I don't know, 22.15, because that's what it happened to be with your commission. So you would end up putting 22.15, and then it's going to give you your estimates and continually show you where you're going from here. All you have to do is grab this document, grab the other one. If you want to plot in different risk rewards, you can see how many trades you need to, what your sort of win rate needs to be profitable as well. And again, you'll have your, if you're profitable or not, sessions on your screen. If you like this method and you want to get access to some even better methods, then I want you to click the link that's next to me. If you want to sign up as a member of Perfect Entry and get access to our trading courses, our automated signals from our bot, or even just some of our indicators to level up your trading even further, then click the links in the description below and you'll get access to our store, our Discord, and whatever you need to become a profitable trader. I'm Taylor, this is Perfect Entry, and I will see you all in the next video.